Okay, morning. Morning. We are attempting something kind of interesting. We are doing that. I'm taking Aaron up to the thing, but I'm not taking the bike with me because it's a pain in the butt to walk. As I found out yesterday when I met him at Amstel after my ride back from the gym, which was a fairly decent, like 8.3 kilometer walk, or bike ride.
Yeah.
So then I walked about a 0.1 back with Aaron, or 1.2 or something, with Aaron back to the apartment. But walking with that bike is a lot more cumbersome than riding it. Like if it were what I would call a Huffy 1-speed, it probably wouldn't have been that problem, but it's a little too high up. Like, the bike is perfect for riding for me. It's not very good for walking or trying to like walk next to. It's just, there's a little bit too tall for everything.
Yeah.
And I remember that's the issue with bikes, is that if it's perfect for riding, you can't like sit on it and walk very well. I mean, unless you have like grossly long legs for something, and then like you can't really do either. You can do one, but then you can't ride it. But like I could see Aaron maybe having some issues riding because he's tall enough to walk the bike, but then he gets on that bike and his knees would be hitting the handlebars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be too much of an issue on that one. Plus the seat's adjustable.
Yeah, when he brought the bike, he's like, I'm just making sure that it's perfect in size. So it's like, I mean, yeah, we probably could, but I'm not sure if that would like violate some sort of agreement or warranty.
I'm pretty sure it wouldn't.
All right. As Aaron said, that's not the sound he was expecting for the street sweeper to be doing when it was backing up. And I'm like, I've noticed that. I've noticed that a lot of cars, it's like rare to hear the actual backup sound around here. Most everything either doesn't or makes some sort of like weird like. But I've noticed like sometimes delivery vehicles that are from a private company might do that, and it might be the fact that they're from an American company. Like I've seen the FedEx vans will back up a little bit and make that same noise. Beep beep beep. They'll make the backup noise. Again, I'm not even sure if that's the American backup noise or if that's, I don't know. It's just been so ever present, I haven't noticed it. And that's what's starting to happen now. We've been here long enough, we're starting to notice the absence of things. Sort of like bagged ice. I'd seen it before, possibly, like at the end of last summer, and just thought nothing of it. But then I went through an entire winter and it wasn't there. And the idea of like, well, why would you have bagged ice in the winter?
Why would you?
I can't logic you into selling bagged ice in the middle of the winter. But all I can say is, like Aaron said, why wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna be walking back down, getting on the bike, and then going out to my appointment at 10 o'clock. Maybe later, I took gym clothes, thinking like I was gonna swing by the gym after the appointment. I don't know. Maybe I need to swing by Brainwash.
Yeah.
The hair is getting, see what they have for appointment times today, or whatnot.
Yeah, see how long it takes.
Yeah. Alright, I got here to OLVG. I am 30 minutes early for my appointment. I biked the whole way here. Took me about 30 minutes. There's a little bit naking around at the end because I didn't know where the feet installing was. Because I'd never looked for it before, but now I know. 8 kilometers, 213 calories. I've got coffee and a Rumbolter croissant right now. To be fair, it's not that it was tiring to do that, but it's like I elevated my temperature a little bit in the cold and then came inside and it's like really warm. As you can see, there's a drop of sweat right there. Well, apparently it involves a radiology thing. I was like, why are you just gonna like attempt you know, like do stuff if you're not going to take an x-ray of a bone. Like, how are you going to, like, feel around? So it's a relief, but a surprise that I thought, so, I mean, I was, like, thinking most of the time, I was like, you're going to take a picture of it, right? Right? But new doctor, so he probably wants to see the picture, so I'm getting a radiology done. I should probably take things off. I put my jacket in my backpack. Okay, I have been released to strength training. I have a bit more I want to talk about because I haven't been able to read the things correctly. So once I get out and down to the bike area, I will fill you guys in. Okay, look at that hair. Of course, riding so fast through windy canal areas did a number on it. I think I will be trying to head by Brainwash bike area underneath. I don't know why it took me a while to find it when I got here. But I'm not in a rush time anymore. Not that I was before. I'd left an hour before. Even Google said it would take me half an hour to get here. That's why I sat down and ate coffee. So, I can do strength training. Probably gonna go do that maybe at the gym today, as well as some cardio. I have my gym clothes in the backpack, but now that I'm looking at my hair, I should probably get it cut. So, I didn't read the x-ray right. I broke it in 3 places. Yeah, so not only was there the zigzag, where there was the main piece, the other main piece, and then the one that we thought broke in the middle that was vertical, that vertical one was also in 2 pieces. Kevin had a small slice, and basically he had a cut to the skin, whereas mine got raked over the coals. Aside from, shattering the entire collarbone from end to end, like a Prince Rupert's drop, I don't know how much more I could have done. This is significant punishment that I did to my shoulder. So when it happened, I don't really know. It may have happened in Paris. It started, and then I just sort of kept, and then December allowed me to get a little bit of time off and rest it, but I was still stressing it with strength training. So I'm gonna go hop on my bike and put you guys in the back, and I'll figure out what I'm doing today. I said I want to get a haircut because this is unwieldy, but I also want to get to the gym, but it's not like I have no time to do anything today. The video is already close to pretty much done. Alright, I washed my hair because it was just gross. It was like super confusing because I always get like Tway Cas in there, so I just got a broja this time. My regular hummus one, but I upgraded to sourdough roll. I also picked up an orange juice. Kleiner. She put I have to go sit down and pick it up. It doesn't say any egg on there, so that's why I keep thinking about it, but I'm gonna have to go pick it off. Thankfully it's just like hard-boiled egg. I'll be just fine. Success on the haircut, guys. Looks actually really nice. It's very versatile for like looking nice or whatever. It is very, very raining. It's not gonna let up until about 4. You guys can see it's cut up the side. So I did get the haircut. I just can't really show you the whole shebang right now, considering, yeah, my head's very cold. See? Yeah, look, where are you going? All right, I can't feel you on this. All right, so I'm here at the gym. I rode the bike down here. We had some really bad thunder. I'm on a chest press machine. It's at 30 kilograms. For those of you that are new to the channel, that's a joke, but I recently got cleared for that, so I'm not trying to do much of anything. I'm making sure to go slow. I'm doing 20 reps. I'm only going to do 2 sets. I'm waking everything up today. I have practice tomorrow, so that's why I did legs yesterday. I'm on the phone because I left the camera in the backpack. So I did sit-ups. I've been planning on doing sit-ups for a while, but now anything that mildly torques my collarbone, I'm relatively okay with. So like sit-ups, I don't know about squats yet. I'm still gonna do leg press for that. Once this feels relatively okay with chest, I figured this place doesn't have a lot of bench press. It's kind of a casual person, old person gym. So I'm on, like I said, a machine. I was just gonna bench the bar, which is less than this, because we're looking at kilos and that's 45 pounds. I'm doing like, whatever. I'm doing it weak. I'm gonna go over right here in front of me is the fly, which is the one I've been worried about the most. I'm gonna do some other things, triceps, and I'm gonna do some back stuff over on that machine, pull downs and stuff, and then I'm gonna finish off with some tricep. That thing. So we're gonna figure out how everything goes. I'll update you on the way home. Hopefully it won't be raining. All right. Lady at the hairstylist at Brainwash, she was like, and you could do this with your hair, and you can do this with your hair. And she goes, you can spike it up into the mohawk, you can slick it back, you can kind of put it forward, give it a little faux hawk. And I kind of went over the side, and I was like, if I ever have a business meeting in my life, she goes, yeah, I'd probably do the other side. Because I always do it in a mirrored fashion. So really what I should be doing is this. Because when I look at it, I want it to look a certain way. So when I do it, I have to do it the other way so that you guys see it that way. But yeah. So for those of you, this will be the last little bit. For those of you who have been wondering, this is Suriname food, right? Yeah. Did you get the same thing for both of us?
One's noodles, one's rice.
Oh, okay.
Bami and nasi.
Bami and nasi. So that's it. I mean, there's beef, cucumber.
I don't know what that is. It's candied nuts of some kind.
That's probably the pine balm noten. Pine tree nuts.
Yeah.
It looks like you got the. Is this the rice or the noodles?
Don't know.
That's rice.
That's rice.
And then you got the noodles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's like
There's broccoli and.
Yeah, the noodles are good, but the rice itself tastes a little bit better to me. It's kind of that. What would you call that? Like, I want to call it the oily rice, that greasy, oily rice that sometimes comes out.
Fried rice.
Fried rice, but not like sometimes fried rice comes out really dry. This definitely has like a.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Anyways.
don't know what I'd call it, but they're both tasty.
What's this?
Oh, I got to taste yours.
For you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's possible they're not chicken.
Well, but that's the thing Joe had at the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are chicken.
Well, yeah, he didn't put them on there. It came with it. He didn't put it on the side because it was. I think it might have been too spicy.
Yeah.
I've had satay sauce, and I get it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've always tell Aaron, I'm like, why don't you go get these little skewers?
They're tasty. I've had them before.
Okay.
I've had them at Amstel's, Gabao.
Yeah. But yeah, they're pretty easy street food.
Yeah.
So for those of you that are ever wondering, when you're in Amsterdam or whatever, and you see, sat, it's SATEAY. Yeah. It's most likely you're gonna get little bits of meat. Like if this were like beef on a stick, I'd probably eat one. But they usually do chicken.
Yeah.
I'll catch you guys all tomorrow for a practice and whatnot.
All that fun stuff.
All that fun stuff. Time for the dig in.